This video is about this week's NXT, and I want to talk about it. But first, remember to support your boy on all his socials. And this was surprisingly the first match, and I mean, it wasn't great, but it didn't disappoint. I I love to see how it's gonna lead to in a more the original number one contender to the TNA World Heavyweight title after pinning Trick Williams last week. Josh Briggs tag team partner, and he gave it to Briggs, but and Briggs fumbled the opportunity. So I want to see Igmora crash out on Briggs, but Trick Williams won this match. And this match was for the vacant Heritage Cup Championship. Uh, um, Noam Dar was the champion, but he got injured, so Ava stripped him of it. And this all happened Saturday. I thought I just wasn't paying attention. And Channing Stacks Lorenzo was he defeated. Damn, I can't remember his name. The Don of NXT. He, and he's a former Heritage Cup champion, and he was supposed to get this match against Noam, and his consigliere Luca Crucifino put the Don in this match to prove his loyalty. But anyway, like it was a classic back and forth, the heel versus the face until outside interaction, and that brought back down Luca Crucifino, and Luca stepped in and he accidentally hit the Don with the spit bucket, and that cost him the win. So the new Heritage Cup champion, standing Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and this match was for versus Tavion versus Javon Evans. And if Tavion won this match, he was out of the NQCC like Miles Bourne, Minnie Orton. And he want to be out, but Charlie won't let him. So he had to beat Javon because Javon was standing with him. But Charlie, he said, it's not going to be versus me, it's going to be versus Javon. And this match was, it was good. I love to see Tavion with his mat based grappling, but Javon got it. He's got the hot hand right now. But when Tavion really locks in, he's gonna be incredible. He's gonna go on like a mini Kurt Angle run. Fantasy booking, gotta love it. But after Javon got this win last week, Javon was talking to someone and pissed him off. Javon just needs to learn how to keep his mouth shut. And that someone was Jasper Troy. And Ricky Saints, I still can't get used to that name. He went against Adonis, Ashante the Adonis. That's it. And yeah, because they had a little interaction last week, and Adonis trying to be in the crowd with Ethan Page and the faction from Evolve. I forgot what they called, High Profile or something like that. But this match wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't good. But Ricky Saints got the win, then got laid out with his own move by Ethan Page. And this is the main event. And I had two clear favorites for this match. That's Jada Parker and Lash Legend. But the one who I didn't want to win won, of course. But if you watch the product, you know who I'm talking about. Lash made her entrance. But yeah, this match was a classic back and forth. This match was good for real. It was the main event for a reason. But I like it also that they incorporated Tatum Paxley in it, in her whole thing that all her friends with, which is an actual thing when they got released. But yeah. And Zaria and Soul came out there because they know Izzy Dame is taking advantage of her. And she was helping Izzy during the match. So Zaria and Soul took her away. This was a good moment for Jada. And this was a good spot as well. But when it looked like Jada was about to win, Miss Parker, this bitch had to come in. I mean, I don't like Jordan Grace, but I don't love her. Not like Miss Parker. But after she won, she just had a stare down with JC Jane and Fatal Influence. But this wasn't the main event, but I wanted to talk about this and I saved it for last. But the ruler of NXT, that guy Obafemi, came out and he was popping his shit about if there's a real contender who wants his title, they should come out right now. And if you've been watching, you know who did. And that was in the more, and he got some default ass entrance music. I didn't know who that was. I thought it was Hank and Tank. But yeah, that whole thing about him and Briggs thinking bigger, that's why he gave Briggs the TNA championship match because he think he gonna be Obafemi. But quickly he got his bubble popped, and that's by somebody we seen already tonight. Well, we gonna see again tonight. And that was Jasper Troy, who told Oba, we ain't finished. And there's some other stuff I ain't cover, like Fatal Influence having their interview time and talking about the main event tonight. Thea Hale getting, bitching and moaning about Jada tapping out, but the ref didn't see it. Ref didn't see it. It ain't legal. Then Laney Reed came in and said, I thought you're supposed to be a grown woman. And Thea didn't have no good response. She said, you don't know me. But that baby came in, put them all to rest. She said, watch this. She didn't win, but she tried. And also, Ava, the GM, had a problem with Ethan Page and said next week, him and Ricky Saints are going to be in her office. And he said, why? She said, because y'all two constantly solving problems. So, yeah, Ricky Saints about to get that rematch. But your boy Ethan is on the road. All, both single titles in NXT, he won within a year of him being in WWE. No, just saying. And somebody attacked Hank and Tank, but we all know who that was. They said that was up to something tonight. So it was Sean Spears and Nico Vance. In that Slammiversary, that guy Joe is gonna get the damn TNA title back. Hopefully, I pray you do. And also, Wesley trying to get in good with Trick, so they're gonna have a match next week. I didn't show her entrance on my baby Jada's. Let her pop her shit. But these matches was announced for next week. The number one contenders match for Oba's title at Great American Bash. Igamora versus Jasper Troy. Miles Bourne versus Lexis King. Joe Hendry versus Wes Lee. And that's all that was announced. But I don't like this angle. But like and comment and support your boy.